And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all, man? Story time with the trap, man. Story time with the trap, man. A few of y'all been asking me some questions about some of my experiences in life. Some of y'all said y'all wanted to hear some stories. So I said I'll start giving y'all a little bit of, a little bit more of a personal insight to what I got going on and what led me into this point, man. So these is a quick little story time, man. I try to give y'all 1 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? While I'm busting my little 1-2 step legs here, I'm on my way to the gym. You feel me? So on my way to the gym, try to show y'all how I get this down. But story time with Trap, man. I'm gonna tell you about the time I got my feet whooped. Feet whooped bad. I got my feet whooped bad in the LA County Jail by an OG named Biscuit. Biscuit was from Bounty Hunter Bloods. Shout out to Biscuit, man. It was don't let me lie and say what year it was. Don't let me lie and say what year it was. But I remember I was in dorm 333 and 330. I was between 333 and 334. You feel me? We was in dorm 333, East Max, LA County Jail. For those of y'all who don't know, Pitchers Detention Center, that's Wayside. You feel me? So I was in 333 at first. And we had a standoff with the police. You know what I'm saying? I think one of the Mexicans that got whooped by the police. So we all ended up having a standoff with the police and all that kind of stuff. One of the Mexicans got whooped. He came with the black shot caller. The Mexicans are like, they showed a gang of love. You feel me? They started like, showing love as far as commissary and all that's concerned. Blah, 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 blah. We all ended up having a standoff against the police, you know what I'm saying? And the dorm came together. The Mexicans showed some love. We all had to stand off. Everybody got what was reserved to them. And, after that, niggas got split up. I got sent to dorm 334. Now, what I remember about this is both of them dorms was heavy populated with Bloods. Heavy populated with Bloods. Like, it wasn't no Crips in there. It wasn't no Hoovers in there. It was Bloods. Specifically, Denver Lanes. LA lanes and Pasadena lanes. What year was this? I can't really remember. Unfortunately, I done did a couple little situations, a couple little different times, a couple little different ways, so I can't remember exactly what year this was. I want to say 2010, something like that. But y'all know I've been doing combat sports for a long time, y'all. For a long time, you know what I'm saying? I ain't new to these arm bars. I ain't new to these guillotines. I ain't new to these triangles and all that kind of stuff, blah, blah, blah. Punching, kicking, straight kicks, all that, blah, blah. I've been doing that for a while, so hitting the LA County Jail, I was never one to shy away from a physical confrontation. And in fact, in my younger days, dare I say, I put myself in more physical confrontations than what I actually needed to with my big mouth. Who would have thought, y'all? My big mouth got me in trouble. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? So, we all doing our 1-2s and blah, blah, blah. Birds exchange, blah, blah. You come in, you start moving around furniture, getting your phase out the way and blah, blah, blah this and blah, blah, blah that. You know what I'm saying? Every time you get into this is how tricky the LA County Jail is. You ain't even got to be gangbanging to get a fade. You can just be from over there. You don't got to be gangbanging. You don't got to be gangbanging. You don't got to be a gang member. You ain't got to have no gang tattoos. You know what I'm saying? You could just be from over there with them niggas. You could just be from over there with them niggas. Like, no. Man, my bad. Some lady trying to cross cross the street and hitting the horn. Look, I'm gonna hit the horn for you every time so they can stop.
Thank you.
Hey, what the hell was that, bro? Like, my bad, y'all. Trying to let this lady cross with her kids, man. They finna run a lady and her kids over in the crosswalk. Trying to trick. Yeah, bro, you. Don't try to hate when I do that. Somebody do something tricky in traffic, and then when you look at them outside, and then they be looking straight like they ain't do nothing tricky. Anyway, so yeah, man, you ain't even gotta be from nowhere. You can just be over there with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I seen some people from the neighborhood that I grew up in and all that kind of stuff that I went to junior. As a matter of fact, I seen some of the homies I went to junior high school with that I went to Audubon with. So of course I gravitated to. You know what I'm saying? I went to some familiar faces. You know what I'm saying? And these wasn't like random dudes who I just seen in the hallways. Like, no, these was like some of my actual homies from junior high school, from Audubon and all that. So I went over there with them. They numbers wasn't in the highest you know, 1-2 step like Sierra, and you know, I was put in the category of if you fudging with them, you ducking with them. You feel me? If you're fudging with them ninjas, you're ducking with them ninjas. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. You got fades. So all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? But I already knew what came with it. Because, you know, I was already in Old County. Don't let me lie and say where I was at in Old County. Don't let me lie. Because I ain't never spent more than 48 hours. I think the most I ever spent in the LA County Jail downtown was 7 days. And for those 7 days, I was going to court every day for tickets. So I didn't really spend no time in there. So don't let me get to lying about no Twin Towers and no CJs and Men's Centrals and all. Don't even let me get to lying about that kind of stuff. I got sent straight to Wayside every single time. Every single time. I might spend like a weekend and then boom, Wayside, roll it up. You going to Wayside. I was about it there. You feel me? I'm a Wayside baby. But yeah, man, so we doing our little 1-2s and, you know, we rearranging the furniture and I'm getting boom, bow, baby. I'm doing my stuff. Well, I guess I must have did my stuff too much. Because there was this dude named Bisky. And he was cool. But if y'all know Bisky, shout out to Bisky, man, from Bounty Hunters, man. He an older dude. He be like, on the center net, I'm hotter than the Benedict. You know what I'm saying? He the one who taught me, like, he taught me all that. You feel me? He's hotter than the center net, on the center net, little center noop. Let me get a spread in there. Let me get some chin and nips. You feel me? Let me get a honey bit of none. Like that was Biscuit's whole thing. And then put that on the center net, make a spread in there. On blending nuts. Like that was his thing. That was his thing, man. So he was cool, man. But my mouth was reckless, bro. My mouth was reckless. My mouth had a reckless presence. You feel me? Very reckless presence. And Biscuit was an OG. He had probably been doing penitentiary time since before I was even born. You know what I'm saying? Before I was even, you know, anything, anywhere, Biscuit was probably already in these streets. Not even probably, he was already in these streets. Busted his 1-2 step like Sierra. I'm not sure if he had came down from the pen or he was going back to the pen. But I know he was looking at a little bit of time. But Biscuit was a big mother chucker, bro. He swole up, sized up. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that he had been on somebody's iron pile. He was past water bag workouts, y'all. Biscuit was way past the water bag workout. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that he had been on somebody's iron pile. You can tell that he had been doing his thing for a long time. And you know, I do all my woo all right, Biscuit come around. Now it's time for me and Biscuit to bust our little 1-2 step. I get off. Boop, bop, bing. I try my best. I thought I got off. Man, hitting Biscuit was like punching a concrete wall. I promise you, y'all. Hitting Biscuit was like punching a concrete wall. I thought I got off on him. I did not. That nigga looked at me, and I'm gonna say, Biscuit, man, all I could do is stay on my feet, y'all. Bow, 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 boom, bow, bing, bow, bow, boom, bing, boom, dead, trap dudes, bro, whooping me. Biscuit whooped me so bad. My bad, y'all. Biscuit whooped me so bad, y'all. All I could do is stay on my feet. That's all I could do is stay on my feet. Biscuit whooped my feet, bro. All I could do was not fall. Firing on me. And he wasn't, and I could tell that he wasn't even trying. Because he wasn't like punching me in the face too much. It was hella body shots. Ribs, kidney, liver, chest, solar plex, pecs, arm. Like, bro was firing on me. And now that I'm looking back on it, it was definitely more like a little brother beat up. You know what I'm saying? He definitely whooped my feet. No, it was not a question of did he whoop my feet. But he didn't beat me like an enemy. He didn't beat me like somebody who he had a vendetta with. He didn't beat me like somebody who he had an issue with. He didn't beat me like somebody who he didn't want to see on his in the dorm no more. Nothing like that. You feel me? It wasn't nothing like that. He did beat my ass though. He beat my fucking ass. But it was like it was like more of a lesson. It wasn't so much to destroy my confidence. It wasn't so much to destroy my my will, my spirit, nothing like that. But I was doing too much. And I was being too cocky, and I wasn't being humble, and I was not being respectful. Man. And they told us every night, man, respect go a long way without it you crash and burn. I was crashing and burning, y'all. I was not respectful. Excuse me. I was not respectful at all. And I had to learn that respect, man. I had to learn that humility. I had to learn that humility because in my mind, you know, I went in there Black Superman, Power Ranger, whooping da-da-da-da, whoopty-bam, whoopty-bam, whoopty-bam. You know what I'm saying? And, nah, man, it's always somebody bigger and better. I remember Biscuit whooped me so bad, man, I was on my bed for the rest of the day. I was on my bed for the rest of the day. I was in pain. I was in pain. I was in pain. But here's where the silver lining come in at. Because after that, me and Biscuit got hella cool. Hella cool. Hella cool, hella cool, hella cool, hella cool, hella cool, hella cool. He taught me how to work out. He taught me how to program. He taught me how to spread. He taught me how to gel. He taught me how to gel. You know what I'm saying? Biscuit from Bounty Hunters taught me how to gel, man. So if y'all ever see Biscuit, if y'all watch this, y'all know Biscuit. He may or may not remember me, bro. He might remember my face, but I appreciate you, bro. That was a lot of love you showed me. You know what I'm saying? I had a hard head, so I had to get humbled. That humbling was definitely deserved. You had to humble me. It was more than deserved. But he taught me how to stay alive in that jail system. He taught me how to mind my business. He taught me how to shut the fuck up. He taught me how to just sit around and work your program and work your 1-2 step like Sierra. He taught me how to, when other people is fighting and get into it, not to look, not to pay attention to that. You feel me? He taught me how to get up every day, make my bed, brush my teeth, roll my mat up, and all that kind of stuff. Now, I know that's not mandatory for blacks and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to always get into that. But, you know what I'm saying? It shows a lot. When you walk in them LA County jail hallways and, you know, you hit them county jail whoopty bam, all that. He taught me how to program on the yard, all kind of stuff. And not program as a blood, program as what I was. You know what I'm saying? Tuning, you know what I'm saying? Doing my 1-2 step like that. Even associating myself with who I associated myself. He taught me how to program through that, how to politic through that. He was like, man, it's gonna be tricky because you da-da-da, you with the bam, blah, blah, blah. So you gotta be ready for da-da-da, with the bam, with the da-da-da. He taught me a lot, man. He taught me a lot. Biscuit taught me a lot. And quietly, you know what I'm saying, little Key Sue action, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't never had to use one, nothing like that, but, you know, better have and not need than need and not have, you feel me? So, yeah, man, I'll probably tell y'all more about, you know, conversations with Biscuit and all that kind of stuff. This is kind of just a start. If y'all want to hear more about the things that I learned from doing jail time with Biscuit, that I'd be more than happy to put y'all on, man. I'd be more than happy to put y'all on. But that was a good dude, man. That was a good dude. Dorm 333. Either I was in 333 and got sent to 334, or I was in 334 and got sent to 333. But either way it go, man. If y'all know Biscuit from Bounty Hunters, you know what I'm saying, if y'all ever see him, y'all say what's up to him. Rich Schreiber got nothing but love for him, man. Rich Schreiber got nothing but love for him, man. Biscuit is the one who taught me how to gel. He taught me how to work out. Biscuit taught me workouts that I still do to this day. When I'm boxing, when I'm doing Muay Thai, when I'm doing Jiu-Jitsu, some of the workouts that Biscuit taught me, I still do to this day. And some of the fighting techniques he taught me, I still do to this day. Some of the moves he taught me still actually work very well in the gym against other fight competitors and all that kind of stuff, other fight combat sports, you know, marksmen, whatever you call ourselves, blah, blah. It works. But I'm about to jump into this gym, though. Shout out to Biscuit. Shout out to y'all for watching, man. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest is Free Avenue Angel. Till he's free. If y'all enjoyed this story, let me know, man. I continue to give y'all more. Some of y'all been asking about a lot of things about me, about how I kind of made it to this space and all that. So I don't mind, you know, kind of giving y'all a little daily story and all that kind of stuff. Let's see where it go. But red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, man. It's Free Avenue Angel till he's free. We go. What's the y'all? We're Trappers up in the TNN Trap News Network. We back in the same. Like, cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You can't get nobody's college, though, big dog. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe for all this good content we got going on, man. For those of y'all wondering, I switched from the heat pack to the ice pack. I was told to put ice on it first by my tan khaki pants. She said ice on it for the first 48 hours and then put heat on it. For those of y'all who don't know, man, I did jiu-jitsu, sparring with this bigger dude. And, yeah, man, he had me beat by 100+ pounds. And I had him in the arm, like I keep telling the same story. I had him in the triangle. The arm that I was using to hide the arm, when I was pulling it, cross it over, I'm pulling down on the head. He falls onto the hand that I'm pulling down on the head and whoopty bam, you feel me? So don't worry about it. It hurt. And he fell on me and he like rolled over on top of me and he basically just put all his weight down on my shoulder and all that kind of stuff, and I am in a good amount of soreness. So we finna, all that good ice packs. But hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, say tapped in for the latest and the greatest. And then I need y'all to hit that description button to find the new page, Pagington. If you ain't found the new page, Pagington. Today we got YSL Woody, his thoughts on Gunna. We finna jump into this Contiano without no further do's or don'ts, man. Let's go.
I didn't say if he ain't do it. It was just like it ain't about what it just like if goddamn got cramps. The damn four-wheeler. Like for instance, right? Me and you hold up. This thing trying to come up in my leg.
I thought you were finna pull Blick out.
I was like, what's going on down there?
I'm a different person now, man.
I was just talking shit.
Nah, cramps are the worst, though.
Yeah, it is, especially with them trying to come in too.
But people can't probably tell, but these chairs are high up, so your legs are kind of sitting in like a weird position, right?
Well, they don't even touch the ground.
Yeah.
But so for instance, right? If me and you rocking,
Yeah.
if you fall short, I gotta be there to help you lift up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you feel like it's a couple times he left you hanging? Or is it a financial hanging? Like financially?
It just in a time of need. So if anyone of my friend go to jail, I'm make sure that they have lawyer paid and all of that. So it won't have to be none of that. When they lock my manager up, I called to the brand company. Can I pay y'all extra money to get her out? I'm on it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I know he's a busy person. You feel what I'm saying? But they just led up to me allowing these poisons to get in my ear.
Yeah.
And affect, you know what I mean, what me and her had going on.
But when do you feel like what year y'all started falling out, or because it wasn't the thing where he started falling back from you because niggas was saying, oh, Woody tell him, let me fall back.
So when people say you need to tell him, right, and
Yeah.
you know what's going on,
Yeah.
you ain't stand what nobody talking about, cause you know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I don't know what point it got up to or whatever the case was, because I got mad. You feel what I'm saying? Cause he's like, I told you get tired of doing certain stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, it's still an open case, so I can't really just say it like how I want to. I like to be blunt.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But
We know you like to be blunt, YSL Woody. We know.
I know that y'all be on some police type of time. So, yeah,
Hey, he said it. It's 22 Pac. You see him and Remo, that's 2 cops. So yeah.
Interpret it as they want to.
Yeah, exactly.
It don't really even matter what we think. They're the judge and the
I ain't
jury.
mess with them people.
The fans?
Oh, I thought you said feds.
No. Them
Yeah, I ain't. I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to stay free.
Yeah.
100%.
And I think that's YSL Woody's whole thing. He just want to stay free. He don't care who go down around him. He don't care who go down as a result of his actions. Bro just want to stay free. That's it and that's all. He don't care about nothing outside of making sure that he don't got to sleep in the cell tonight.
Like, all right, how do you feel about Gunna in general, and how do you feel about the reaction that he's gotten since he's been back out? It feels like people have mostly, maybe Atlanta and maybe the people around you are a little bit different, but it feels like with the fans and shit, they've largely just accepted him back.
I admire Gunna because he didn't let this stuff destroy him. He didn't let it break him. He kept pushing forward. You know what I mean? He had to show people like he him. Everybody's so quick to criticize him and try to say that, but can't nobody come show no statement that Gunna made at any point. Can't nobody show that he sat down with the police.
Well, there's a whole video where Gunna says that YSL is a gang. Meanwhile, Young Thug is maintaining that it's not a gang to make sure that he could be innocent or make sure that he could be freed on innocence. And then Gunna says, yeah, it is a gang. You feel me? So, yeah.
At any time. Okay, that plea agreement or whatever. You know what I mean? Everybody who don't have a co-defendant don't plead guilty to it. Nothing Gunna did is used in his trial.
Yeah.
They not gonna say that, oh well, Gunna played guilty saying YSL a gang. They never gonna play none of that. I don't know where him and bro had going on. I don't. But can't nobody in this case? Can't nobody come show no statement that Gunna made at any point? Can't nobody show that he sat down with the police at any time? Okay, that plea agreement or whatever. You know what I mean? Everybody who don't have a co-defendant don't plead guilty to it. Nothing Gunna did is used in his trial.
Yeah.
They not gonna say that, oh well, Gunna played guilty saying YSL a gang. They never gonna play none of that. I don't know where him and bro had going on. I don't get in other people's business, but I feel as in this they whole thing. The state is If we can't convict them, we can destroy them. That's why they trying to expose everybody. When they lock other people up, you don't see them leaking out interrogation footage of them. You don't see them putting out discovery. Anytime any gangs get locked up, what they do to the gang members, they show everybody.
Yeah, they going through a whole situation here to make a public example out of this YSL case for sure.
Statements against each other, but they keep other people's stuff under wraps.
Like, even if we're not gonna be able to lock you up, we're gonna basically disrupt this organization one way or another.
Yeah, and they think is destroy YSL, and I'm 100% against that because it's just like people came for nothing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all gave certain people leverage when they have they been in a worse situation than Thug. Thug ain't got no violence. He didn't.
He had no record before this.
Right, and he not actually
I didn't know that Young Thug didn't have a record before
locked up
this.
for pushing the dead man out the car, doing nothing to nobody. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all want to send him to prison 20 and 40 years. But y'all let other people go. So why is other people getting favoritism, but it's no favoritism right here? And that's just something that's weird to me.
Because they want him to be the top of the pyramid. They want everybody to tell on him, so that there's nobody left for him to tell on.
Man, I don't know, man, but I just pray that God continue to protect him. Because at this point, it's crazy, you feel me? Like, I can understand it. That's why I was so surprised I wasn't on the case. You know what I mean? Because so many people mention my name, bring my name up. Y'all let all the violent people out.
A lot of people say that you're not on the cases because you was like the number one star witness and use it to help build it.
But I'm slow.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, if I build a case, ain't no trial.
Run it back.
Y'all gave certain people leverage when they been in a worse situation than Thug. Thug ain't got no violence. He didn't.
He had no record before this.
Right, and he not actually locked up for pushing the dead man out the car, doing nothing to nobody. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all want to send him to prison 20 and 40 years. But y'all let other people go. So why is other people getting favoritism, but it's no favoritism right here? And that's just something that's weird to me.
Because they want him to be the top of the pyramid. They want everybody to tell on him, so that there's nobody left for him to tell on.
Man, I don't know, man, but I just pray that God continue to protect him. Because at this point, it's crazy, you feel me? Like, I can understand it. That's why I was so surprised I wasn't on the case. You know what I mean? Because so many people mention my name, bring my name up. Y'all let all the violent people out.
A lot of people say that you're not on the cases because you was like the number one star witness and use it to help build it.
But I'm slow.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, if I build a case, ain't no trial. I'm with it. You feel me? Ain't no trial. Everybody trying to take the best deal they can get.
Yeah.
But the line and just trying to, maneuver. You know what I mean? Like I said, you get to a certain point, you got to have an ace in your back pocket. You know what I mean? Just the facts are the facts, and what the facts ain't, it's not.
All right, man. That's YSL Woody talking about Gunna. This is a cold case. This is a cold situation. It's going to get deeper and deeper, man. But we'll keep y'all updated as it continues to go on. We're going to make sure we give y'all more of this good coverage, man. I'm going to go ahead and try to make sure I get this shoulder taken care of. I'm going to probably have to take tomorrow off of jiu-jitsu. Just do some stretching and blah, blah, blah. But don't worry about it. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, man. It's Free Avenue Angel till he's free. We up out here to the next one, man. Red dots to the left. Free Avenue Angel till he's free. We go.